Hey, what's up guys? Dunkmaster Jax here, back with another video. This is going to be like a really short video talking about the Trinity Force changes currently on the PBE. So first off, Stinger is now going to build into Triforce. Total price is getting reduced to by like 100 gold. Now it's 1,100 from 1,200, and the attack speed is getting lowered to 35% from 50%. But now it builds into Trinity Force instead of Zeal. So it's replacing Zeal. Stinger is getting nerfed as far as attack speed goes, but keep in mind you get cooldown reduction from a Stinger, and you get a decent amount of attack speed still. So it's a win-win situation, and looking at this, Boots of Swiftness, all this, I'll discuss that later. But this is the most important thing because my channel is really directed towards changes towards Jax, mostly. So keep in mind I really focus on the changes and patches for Jax. So obviously this being a core item for him, this is going to be a huge change. Anyways, let's get back to it. Trinity Force now builds out of Stinger instead of Zeal. Total price reduced to 3,600 from 3,800. So that's 200 less gold. That is really good. That is the price of a Ginsu's Rageblade. Attack speed increase of 40% from 15%. That's a huge buff right there. That is huge. Cooldown reduction increase of 20% from 10%. And people think that cooldown reduction's not a good stat on Jax. Well, I'm going to be the first to tell you guys, try it out. It's actually really good. Especially against certain team matchups. Like if you need the Counter-Strike up more often, if you need your gap closer up more often. Having the ult up more often is useful too. So, I mean, cooldown reduction is a very underrated stat on Jax. So 40% builds will actually be really good now because you can just build this and then like a Frozen Heart and you get 40% right there. And of course now the critical strike chance is 0%. But it's saying the crit chance is messed up in the game. It's like, I don't know, it's like PBE things. Other than that, Wit's End, total cost lowered to 2,500 from 2,800. This could affect Ginsu's on-hit builds, like with magic damage, like Wit's End, Ginsu's Rageblade Jax could be something that could start popping up. I've been testing it out a little bit myself. It has significant on-hit damage. Since Ginsu's is magic damage, it really increases your DPS when you buy a Wit's End to synergize with the Ginsu's Rageblade. So overall, this is a good buff. So if you want to do on-hit builds, this will not be bad. But it's probably not going to be the core item for Jax. It's not really that great on him anyways, but it can work in certain situations, like if they have heavy AP or if you want to shred tanks a lot more, it's a really good pickup. But Trinity Force is a huge change. This is like a must go to, but we're probably going to see Irelia permabanned because of this. So, other than that, Berserker Greaves attack speed increase to 35% from 30%. This can affect Jax if you want to build Berserker Greaves. Not a bad item, but again, there's better boots. Ninja Tabby, Merc Treads, and Ionian and Swifties are a lot better. Especially Ninja Tabby and Merc Treads. Like, Merc Treads is the go-to boot for Jax most of the games. Boots of Swiftness price increased. Well, I guess this is like the end of the Boots of Swiftness hype. I guess it's all done. So yeah, I guess we can say goodbye to Boots of Swiftness. It used to be a thing, but I'm not sure anymore. Ninja Tabi, armor increase to 35 from 30. It's okay. It's a little buff, and it can help out with Jax in certain matchups, but still. Anyways, so of course Jax is sitting at 54th out of the 56 top champions right now, and yeah, that's not a good spot. So he's sitting at a 43.57% win rate, but keep in mind this uses ranked games, platinum and higher, op.gg. And then jungle, he's sitting at the 36th spot out of 46, so he's like the 10th least. So he's in a bad spot right now. So these Trinity Force buffs, we're going to have to see how it helps him out. I will be making a video on like a more detailed video on how I tend to play Jax for patch 6.10. Lately I've been building Trinity Force, Blade the Ruin King, just the old season style build, and yeah, I mean, it's been working for me, but Ginsu's is just been nerfed to oblivion, guys. I mean, honestly, it's a good item once you have it, and it's good if you have items to synergize with it. Like, it's still not bad on Jax, but it's just too high of a cost, and it has a really bad recipe, and it's not even that good. It's like not even as cost efficient as it used to be. Like, the AoE passive used to be so much better. So it's just, yeah, it's just hard to play him with the Ginsu's changes, and I think that's part of the reason why he's sitting at a lowish win rate, is because people are so stubborn and want to build this still, even after the changes. When in reality, you should probably just go Trinity Force, but then again, Trinity Force has been nerfed too, but you can still go Trinity Force. It's still not a bad item. But yeah, these are definitely going to help out. He does need some help right now. I will admit that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to these changes. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like the video, and subscribe to the channel for more content.
Surprise! I'm back. It's the grandest grandmaster of lanes, smashing in brains. Gold overflows like capital gains. Irrational praise. Stand up, you whacked in the face. You know I'm blowing out champs like classical games.